And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through two quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's Ingram in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his opponent. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Ingram. To the paint. Pirtle dishes to Ingram. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Maxey with it. Quickly covering. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Edgecombe. Here's Embiid. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Misses the 3. Philadelphia leading by 15. Outside, George. Outside, Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Embiid. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Rebound by the 76ers. They led the game at one point by 20. To the right side. Now Maxey. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Here's Maxey. After R.J. Barrett's bucket. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Barnes kicks to Quickly. Outside, Barrett. Over Edgecombe. Barrett with another miss. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Edgecombe with it. Barrett covering. Embiid with the screen on Barrett. Here's Edgecombe. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, "As a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters." Kevin?
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's Barnes. Paul George making his last shot. Oubre outside. Pass to Maxey. Embiid in the corner. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 12. Pass to Quickly. It's good from long range. Quickly's got 6.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Now we get a moment to see the numbers for Paul George. Averaging about 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Here's Oubre. 8 points for him. To the left wing. Barnes against George. Over Barnes. Another miss by Philadelphia. Raptors trail by 12. Inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Pass to Edgecombe. Outside, George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Out to Ingram. There's the triple. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Now, here's Maxey. 15 points in the game. And just miss after miss right now. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers.
Number 5, Quentin Grimes.
Here's Barnes. 8 points for him. In the corner, Barrett with it. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, it's hauled in by George.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Pass to Maxey. On the arc. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Now Barrett. Screen by Pirtle. Barrett the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 18, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Willing that ball in, Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
The free throw off from Maxey.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Ingram right side. Raptors need to get a shot at. A three from Quickly. Drills it from outside. Quickly's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Embiid with the screen on Barrett. Quickly against Maxey. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. 9-point game. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Count the basket. Hurdle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
McCain with the ball. Barrett covering. Outside, Maxey. Nailed from three-point land. Maxey's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Philadelphia. Pass to Pirtle. Outside, Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Back to Pirtle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
At a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here.
He's been dominant over the last month and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Edwards comes in for Maxey. Now McCain. Still without a basket. Here's Grimes. And Drummond throws it down.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. There's a good screen. Here's Murray Boyle. No good on the three.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Edwards. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Grimes. Abaji pulls it in. Raptors trail by 12. 1:35 left in the third quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's McCain. Nothing on the board. From downtown, Abaji pulls it in. Raptors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And it's Shed missing. And for the 76ers, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Grimes. Drummond the screen. It's Grimes on the wing. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. The shot by Barlow, no good. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Shed. McCain defending. Here's Abaji. Here's Shed. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Shed's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Drummond sets the screen for McCain. Pass to Drummond. Out to Edwards. Puts up a three. They get it back. And that one released in time, but no good. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Toronto trailing. So on the floor for Philadelphia. They've got Edwards. Jared McCain is out there with Quentin Grimes. And there's Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the four-man position. Here's Murray Boyle. It's stolen by Edwards. To the inside. Here's McCain. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Assisted by.
And the 76ers lead by 9. Toronto shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Walter. Here's Murray Boyle. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
A 76ers leading by 9. And it's out of... The Raptors will take it the other way. Grimes has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Abaji. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Barnes outside. Shoots. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Murray Boyle. Good D by Embiid.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
A shot by Barlow, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Barlow, and stolen by Barnes. Inside, it's stolen by McCain. And here's Embiid. McCain with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. The Raptors making a switch here. Dick's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Gordon's checked in for Edwards. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. There was no... hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Ingram, he's checked in for Grady Dick. And the 76ers also making a change. Maxi's checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
And Allie, thanks so much. Now here's Barnes trying to end the drought. Yes, it is. Well, that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
And Grimes has it in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Ingram against Maxey. 5 to shoot. Pass to Ingram. Here's the 3. Barlow grabs the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Barnes. Maxey, no good. Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Walter. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Down low with the shot. That misses off the backboard.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Grimes. His first shot coming late, and that one's good, Abaji.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
From deep, Maxey. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ingram. Here's Walter. He's covered by Maxey. Embiid against Ingram. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Maxey on the wing. Launches a 3. The 76ers with another miss. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Barnes. It's tipped. It's stolen by McCain. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Barlow. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Ingram. To Abaji. Now here's Barnes. Right wing. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the 76ers. They led the game at one point by 20.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
From deep, Maxey. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the Raptors miss again.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Here's Murray Boyd. For 3. Good D by Embiid.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Paul George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre comes in for Jared McCain. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Down by 15. Barnes kicks to Ingram. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Maxey against quickly. Oubre outside. From deep, George. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And George hits him with the clapback 3.
Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Ingram with it. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 16 points here in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's quickly. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Inside. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Grimes. Outside Maxey. That one is good.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Barrett outside. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Here's Pirtle. Oh, the slam dunk.
Yeah, Jakob is on a roll offensively. The defense needs to double their efforts to slow down this big man. Might want to send a double.
The 76ers leading by 14. And here's Maxey. Oh, good on the layup.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Barnes outside. Ingram. Cleared away by George. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
What a finish from Maxey, getting it done right over the defense.
Here's Pirtle. And he banks the layup in.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And Philadelphia making a change here. Edgecombe's checked in. Now Embiid. Now Maxey. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
Tyrese Maxey at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Raptors trail by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Maxey.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
So both teams changing it up here. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Can't get it to go. And the 76ers with possession. The lead is 15. Lowry. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
From 18 feet away. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.